Good morning friends. So in the last class we have seen, so that is problems on solving for x, and we will continue the same. Next one, solve. That is 2 tan inverse of cos x. 2 tan inverse of cos x is equal to tan inverse of 2 cosec x. 2 tan inverse of cos x is equal to tan inverse of 2 cosec x. See here. Now that is 2 tan c squared. So 2 tan inverse x, I can write it as tan inverse x plus tan inverse x. I can write 2 tan inverse x, I can write it as tan inverse x plus tan inverse x. Similarly, this 2 tan inverse of cos x, I can write it as tan inverse of cos x plus tan inverse of cos x. That's 2 tan inverse x. In place of x, it is cos x. 2 tan inverse x is tan inverse x plus tan inverse x is equal to tan inverse of 2 cosec x. Then here apply tan inverse x plus tan inverse y, where x is equal to cos x and y is also cos x. So that is tan inverse of x plus y. What is x? Cos x plus y. What is y? Cos x divided by 1 minus x into y. X is also cos x, y is also. Tan inverse x plus tan inverse y. Tan inverse of x plus y by 1 minus xy. So cos x plus cos x by 1 minus cos x into cos x. Now it is tan inverse of 2 cosec x. Cosec x means 1 divided by sin x. Okay, so this cosec x is 1 divided by sin x. Now we can see we have tan on both tan inverse. If you take this tan inverse here, this will become tan, and tan inverse will get cancelled. So now this tan inverse will go. So cos x plus cos x. Why it will go? Because when you take this tan inverse here, so it will become tan, and here it is tan inverse. So this will get cancelled, right? So therefore cos x plus cos x, 2 cos x divided by 1 minus cos x into cos x, cos square x is equal to 2 divided by sin x. Right? So you can see these two will get cancelled. What is left here? Cos x divided by what is 1 minus cos square x? 1 minus cos square x is nothing but sin square x. Right? So 1 minus cos square x is sin square x is equal to 1 divided by sin x. Here also we can observe. So this sin x will also get cancelled. Right? So what is left here? Cos x. What is left in the denominator? Sin x is equal to 1. Right? So what is cos x by sin x? What is cos x by sin x? Cot x is equal to cos divided by sin x. Cot x is equal to 1. So then what is x? Take this cot here. If you take that cot on the right hand side, cot inverse of. If you take that cot on the right hand side, cot inverse of 1. X is equal to cot of which angle is 1? Pi. Is it clear, friends? See. So it is 2 tan inverse of cos x. I can write it as tan inverse of cos x plus tan inverse of cos x. So it is equal to tan inverse of 2 cosec x. Right? So tan inverse of x plus y. X is also cos x, y is also cos x divided by 1 minus x into y, that is cos x into cos x, is equal to tan inverse of 2 cosec x. What is cosec x? 1 by sin x. Now both side tan inverse is eliminate. Cos x plus cos x is 2 cos x. 1 minus cos into cos is cos square x is equal to 2 by sin x. So these two will get cancelled. Cos x divided by what is 1 minus cos square x? 1 minus cos square is sin square, because sin square plus cos square is 1. 1 minus cos square x is sin square x is equal to 1 by sin x. So here 1 sin x will get cancelled. So what is that in the numerator? Cos x. What is there in the denominator? Sin x is equal to 1. So cos x divided by sin x is cot x. So cot x is equal to 1. What is x? Cot inverse of 1. Cot of which angle is 1? Pi by 4. Therefore the value of x is pi by 4. Next problem. Solve. Tan inverse of 1 minus x by 1 plus x is equal to half tan inverse inverse of tan inverse of 1 minus x by 1 plus x is equal to half tan inverse x. Already I told you, when we have 1 plus x and 1 minus x, the common substitution, either we can put x is equal to cos theta or tan theta. So here I put x is equal to tan theta. See, I put x is equal to tan theta. When you put x is equal to tan theta, what is theta? What is theta? Theta is nothing but tan inverse of x. Right? So put x is equal to tan theta here. Now it is tan inverse of 1 minus x. What is x? Tan theta divided by 1 plus x. What is x? Tan theta is equal to half. That is tan inverse of x. What is x? X is tan. So I am substituting x is equal to tan theta in this equation. So first year formula, tan of pi by 4 plus x. So already we have studied this. That is 1 plus tan x divided by 1 minus tan x. Similarly, tan of pi by 4 minus x. Tan of pi by 4 minus x is 1 minus tan x by 1 plus tan x. So this already we have studied in first year, right? So tan of pi by 4 plus x is 1 plus tan x by 1 minus tan x. Tan of pi by 4 minus x, 1 minus tan x by 1 plus tan x. See it. So now see, it is tan inverse of, what is tan of, that is 1 minus tan theta by 1 plus tan theta. What is 1 minus tan x by 1 plus tan x? Tan of pi by 4 minus x. So that is 1 minus tan theta by 1 plus tan theta is tan of pi by 4 minus theta. So if it is theta, then it will be theta. If it is x, then this is the way x, right? So 1 minus tan theta by 1 plus tan theta is tan of pi by 4 minus theta. That is 1 by 2. So tan inverse tan get cancelled, we left with theta. So here also tan inverse tan go. So what is left here? That is pi by 4 minus theta is equal to theta by half into theta. 1 by 2 into theta is theta by 2. Now take this minus theta on the right hand side. So that is pi by 4 is equal to theta by 2 plus theta. Theta by 2 plus theta. So therefore pi by 4 is equal to 2 into theta. 2 into theta. 2 theta plus theta. 3 theta by 2. So then what is theta? Cross multiply here. That is pi by 4 into this 2 will come in the numerator and 3 will come in the denominator. Right? So therefore, so 2 ones are 2 2s are. Now theta is equal to pi by 2 into 3 is 6. So what is theta? What is theta? It is tan inverse of. Theta means tan inverse of x is equal to pi by 6. So then what is x? Take this tan inverse right hand side. X is nothing but tan inverse if it comes to the right hand side, that is tan of pi by 6. Pi by 6 means 30 degree. What is tan of 30 degree? Pi by 6 means 30. Tan of 30 degree is 1 by 2. Therefore, x value is 1 by 2. Is it clear, students? So here I put x is equal to tan theta. When you put x is equal to tan theta, what is theta? Tan inverse of, what is theta? Tan inverse of x. So tan inverse of 1 minus tan theta by 1 plus tan theta is equal to half tan inverse of x. What is x? Tan theta. So we have studied this formula in first year. Tan of pi by 4 plus x, 1 plus tan x by 1 minus tan x. Tan of pi by 4 minus x, 1 minus tan x by 1 plus tan x. So therefore 1 minus tan theta by 1 plus tan theta, tan of pi by 4 minus theta is equal to half tan inverse tan will cancel, we get theta, right? So here also tan inverse tan will cancel. Pi by 4 minus theta is equal to theta by 2. Then pi by 4 is equal to theta by 2 minus theta. If you take it on the right hand side, that is plus theta. So pi by 4 is equal to, take LCM, 2 theta plus theta, that is 3 theta by 2. Right? So then what is theta? So cross multiply. Pi by 4, this 2 will come to the numerator and 3 will come to the denominator. Right? So now it is 2 ones are, 2 2s are. Theta is equal to pi by 2 into 3 is 6. What is theta? Theta is nothing but tan inverse of x is equal to pi by 6. Then what is x? Tan of pi by 6. Pi by 6 means 30 degree. What is tan of 30 degrees? 1 by 1. Is it clear, students? So this is about, so that is solving x or find the value of x. So this completes the topic inverse trigonometric function. So this completes inverse trigonometric function. Now we will report what we have studied in this chapter and also we discuss the built-in topic question. See, we have studied first one. range and domain of inverse trigonometric function. What we have studied. First one, range and domain we have studied. We have to remember that table. So then problems on range and domain. Right, so problems on range and domain we have done. Then we have studied properties of inverse trigonometric functions. So we have six properties of inverse trigonometric functions. So then we have solved on problems on tan inverse x plus tan inverse y. Right, so then we have, so that is simplest form of inverse trigonometric function. Simplest form of inverse trigonometric function. Then finally the solve for x. So these are the things what we have studied. So already I told you we have the weightage of this topic. Already I told you it is 8 marks. There is one 1 mark question, two 2 mark question, and one 3 mark question. That is weightage of this topic is 8 marks. So 1 mark question, for 1 mark question you should remember that is range and domain table. They may ask what is the range of sin inverse x, or what is the domain of tan inverse x, or what is the range of cot inverse x. That table which I given in the first class, that table you have to remember. So that is 1 mark question. Will be this 1 mark question will be range and domain and problems on range and domain, like sin inverse of minus 1 by 2 or cos inverse of minus 1 by root 2 or sin inverse of minus tan inverse of root 3. So like this. This is problem based on properties of inverse trigonometric function. Right, so there is one mark question and that is on range and domain table or problems on range and domain. Right, so there are two mark questions. See here. So here we have to prepare, that is properties, proof of properties of inverse trigonometric function. Proofs of properties of inverse trigonometric function we have to prepare. Then problems on tan inverse x plus tan inverse y. We have 2 or 3 problems. Problems on tan inverse x plus tan inverse y. Problems on tan inverse x plus tan inverse y and simplest form. You have to prepare these things. So there will be 2 mark questions. One may be properties of proof of property, or one problem will be on tan inverse x plus tan inverse y, or they may ask simplest form. So therefore there will be 2 mark questions on this. Next 3 mark question. So that is solve for x, or the problem on simplest form. Or sometimes here also they may ask problems on tan inverse x plus tan inverse y also. They may ask solve for x for 3 marks. Sometimes simplest form they will ask for 3 marks. Sometimes they will do tan inverse x plus tan inverse y. We have done one problem now. So 4 variables are there. Right hand side you have to do, that is equal to pi by 4. That is tan inverse 1 by 3, tan inverse 1 by 5 plus tan inverse 1 by 7. So we have 4 terms. That answer we should do that is equal to pi by 4. So such problems will be there for 3 marks. Right? So for 1 mark you have to prepare range and domain table. They may ask on table only, they may ask, or they may ask problems on that range and domain. And there are 2 mark questions. Right? So that 2 mark questions you have to prepare the proofs of all properties. So then problems on tan inverse x plus tan inverse y or simplest form they will be. Right? And even for 3 marks, so there may be a problem on solve for x or simplest form or tan inverse x plus tan inverse y. Is it clear, friends? So this completes, that is inverse trigonometric function. Right? So in the next class we will continue with the new chapter. So go through all the videos, go through all the topics which you have studied. If you have any doubts, you can message or you can call and you can clarify your doubts. Right? So this completes the chapter inverse trigonometric function. Already told you the weightage is 1 plus 4, 5 plus is 8 marks. The 8 marks you will get in the final exams on this chapter, and even we can get 1 or 2 questions in Karnataka CET on inverse trigonometric function chapter. That means okay. So in the next class we will continue the new chapter. Thank you.